Yo guys, what's up? My name is Victor and welcome to Vrux Studio. Today is all about Nintendo and one of the biggest IPs in history. Pokemon is once again a decent RPG title. Now, before we dive into Pokemon Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, I just wanted to talk to you guys about the PS5 video. For me, on my time, I've just released the video, and if you haven't seen the video yet, links are in the description, and it's an unboxing and a first impressions. There's a little bit of gameplay from Astro's Playroom. If you don't know what that is, just go check it out. It's really, really cool, and the PS5 is just amazing. Now, on the description of the video, there are a few hints to how to get a PS5, how to actually go about entering waiting lists and all that, links and all that. So check the video out, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and yeah, let's get to it. Pokemon on Nintendo Switch. I had mixed feelings about the latest Pokemon entries, and I don't count mobile games, and I don't count the freakish Pokemon Unite title, because I guess that's an awful pay-to-win game. I haven't even touched it when it comes to actually giving some time to play it. I've tried it, and I just, it's not for me. And here's the thing. When it comes to Pokemon Let's Go and Pokemon Sword and Shield, I like the idea of introducing new players and making the games a little bit easier. Pokemon has been around for a very long time now, and sometimes you have to kind of adapt to the public. And seeing that Pokemon has always been an IP that actually focus on being accessible to everyone, which is something that I personally am focused on here at Vrux Studio. I get it why they did what they did, especially with Pokemon Let's Go. The whole thing about bringing a little bit of Pokemon Go into a console title, I get that. But when we talk about an actual decent Pokemon game, we've had none since the DS era. The 3DS games were okay, but they started to get a little bit on the easier side, and the whole aspect of actually investing a few hours and wanting to trade Pokemon and being actually concentrated on the story, that hasn't been around for a while. And with this remake of the 4th generation, I think, honestly, that Game Freak and the Pokemon Company are onto something here. Now, we all know about Pokemon Arceus, and I'd rather not say much about that title until the release in January, but we can all agree that it is a very interesting concept. That said, we shouldn't abandon the classic. Pokemon is what it is today because of those first titles, because of the Game Boy and Game Boy Advanced era. We still had a lot of decent titles on the DS, but when we got to the 3DS, it kind of failed a little bit in my opinion. Now, when it comes to Pokemon Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, we got a little bit of what we had back, and that's amazing. I don't think I have to tell you guys about story on this game. I really, really don't. It's a remake. It's out there for everyone to see. And it's a remake from Diamond and Pearl. And sorry guys, I'm doing this. It's because I'm still recovering. I feel a buzz here. It's nothing. I'm fine. It's just a bit weird. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to graphics, that's where Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl shine. first, there's one point that I want to talk about when it comes to gameplay, and then we go to the graphics. Now, with this remasters and remakes, I'm going to try and be a little bit more short and a little bit more direct, because we already know Pokemon, we already know Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. There's no need for me to go about telling you guys everything about that game. Now, let's get to gameplay. Now, gameplay is very similar to the original. Even the ability to play with the D-pad, which I admit there's none in the Joy-Con. You have to get the whole special D-pad stuff, or you have to get a Pro Controller. So, it's nice to know it's there, honestly, because I'm a Game Boy fan. I had Game Boy Advance, I've played a lot of Game Boy Color, and I loved Pokemon back then. Loved it, just loved it. And when the DS came out, the first game that I bought was Pokemon. There's no question in my mind which game I wanted first. So I went about buying Pokemon, and I went about buying Super Mario DS. So, that's it. Those games are very special for me, the Game Boy games and the DS games. And to see Diamond and Pearl with 3D graphics and working brilliantly, and just, it's amazing. It's just amazing. Now, one thing that I didn't like is that they kept the whole distribute experience point. So, what I mean by that is, when you finish a battle successfully, all your Pokemon get experience points. That sucks. That shouldn't happen. That is the only thing that I would still not do. Aside from that, the mechanics are back. The random encounters are back. Although I don't think that was a good call, but since it's a remake, let's let it slide. It's a remake. I think we need Game Freak and the Pokemon Company to go back a little bit on their roots, even if it means going back to the random encounters. I think that's a good thing. I think that they are actually paying attention, and they are trying to make something special for the veteran fans, and that's something that we really need. Let's get to the big point of this game, and it's the graphics. Now, there was a lot of backlash because people are weird. We are weird, and I'm not excluding myself. We are weird. Now, here's the thing. Let me do this, just so you guys can see me properly. Here's the thing. We are never satisfied. Nothing is ever enough for us, especially gamers, and especially those of us who are putting ourselves out there and making content about video games. It's never enough for us. We always want something more. And I guess when we go about years and years playing a series like Pokemon, for example, or Zelda, or I don't know, even Final Fantasy and all that stuff, we don't expect to go back. But when the developers actually move forward, we want them to move back. We are weird, guys. We are really weird. So when there was the whole backlash thing about the graphics on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, the first thing I thought was, I like it. This is what I wanted to see on the 3DS. And this is definitely what I want to see on the Switch. And the game shipped, and I got it. I played it. I didn't play it long. I don't have to. I'm still playing it. I haven't had much time. I'm working on PS5 videos. I'm working on PS4 videos. I'm getting into contact with a few developers, indie developers, to get more details on certain titles. And I'm finding myself without that much time to actually invest in a game. But I'm playing it. I've played it enough. You guys are seeing behind me on the TV some gameplay footage. That was me playing, as always. And I gotta say, the natural effects look gorgeous. The grass animation, the water, the hair. I mean, this game looks gorgeous. This is definitely one of the Game Boy or the Game Boy Advance or Nintendo DS games made for the new generation. And it's amazing. You guys can tell anything that you want, but it looks gorgeous, it looks cool, and the fact that the gameplay is everything from the original titles, I mean, that makes it almost perfect. The only thing that I really would change is the mechanics for leveling up. We should have the same kind of leveling up that we had before. We can get that I think it's experience shard or something like that, which allows you to use to multiply or rather distribute the experience points that you get through your Pokemon. But you should get the ability to do that. You shouldn't have it all the time, because when we go about the original games and we go about manga and we go about the anime, it doesn't work like that. So why should it in the newest titles? It shouldn't. So what are my final thoughts on this? This remake is amazing. I think we should definitely be bothering Pokemon, and we should definitely be bothering Game Freak to make one series of Pokemon like this, and one series of Pokemon like the new title, Legends, that is coming. This title is amazing. I definitely think it's worth buying it, and if you are a Pokemon fan, my friends, just go for it, because it is a throwback and a really good one of that. Alright guys, so this is it for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. All that stuff really, really helps, as always, and helps me and Rex Studio to grow, get better, and bring better and bigger content for you guys, okay? Thank you for everyone that has subscribed already. And if you have any questions, if you're in Portugal or in the European Union, you have any questions about PS5, don't hesitate on sending me a message or commenting, because I'm always happy to give you some information on my experiences while I was trekking one for myself. So be aware of that. I'm always open for any questions and for any comments as well. Good, bad, something maybe you want to alert me so I do it differently. I don't know. What the hell? Just send me some questions. Okay? That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I see you guys on the next video.